Nursing homes, meanwhile, say that they need protective equipment to keep their residents safe from the coronavirus, but it's not what many are getting from the federal government. From protective gowns that look like trash bags to masks that expired long ago. Tonight, I-Team reporter Brian New investigates an undelivered promise.
In a video produced by FEMA last month, the federal government touted its plan to help nursing homes.
We're going to send personal protective equipment.
The plan was to send 15,000 nursing homes 2 weeks' worth of equipment. The video shows images of workers in full-body protective gowns with N95 masks and shields. It also includes a testimonial.
We had a lot of gratitude in our heart.
From a nun.
We're just thrilled to know that FEMA was able to help us.
But many other nursing homes say what you see here is nothing like what they received.
We're hearing all kinds of stories, most of them really disappointing.
From gowns mistaken as giant blue trash bags, to others with no armholes, to expired masks with broken straps.
It's been nothing short of a disaster, I think.
Katie Salone with the nonprofit Leading Age says much of the equipment sent to nursing homes is unusable.
They're certainly not getting what they were promised.
According to federal records, more than 1,100 nursing homes in Texas received a PPE shipment from FEMA. Some told us they were grateful for what they received. Others said they didn't receive anything. This nursing home in Denton says it received Ziploc bags full of gloves, but with no labels, which means per safety policy, they can't use them. Meanwhile, the gowns appear as if scissors were used to cut out the head hole, and the masks, the director says, easily tear and fall off.
They have a very thin cotton mesh which serves as the ear loop, and so the masks are continuing to rip right at where it attaches, making them unusable.
FEMA says all of this equipment meets industry guidelines. These types of gowns, FEMA says, nursing homes may just not be familiar with, so it's sending them a video on how to use them. As for the masks,
They just kind of carte blanche shipped them all out.
the CBS 11 I-Team obtained audio of a high-ranking FEMA official telling a group of nursing homes it wasn't FEMA, but the U.S. Department of Health that mistakenly sent out tens of thousands of masks that were expired.
It's just one of those things that, I'll be honest, kind of probably slipped through the cracks and they should have never gone out.
For months, nursing homes have sounded the alarms about the lack of PPE. And as deaths in nursing homes reaches more than 50,000 due to the virus, many fear their concerns are falling on deaf ears.
We have been pleading for months for a federal response, a coordinated response, and a plan for distributing PPE and testing to nursing homes around the country. It's absolutely essential, and we haven't gotten it.
The organization Leading Age sent the vice president last week a letter urging him to take swift action before the next round of PPE is sent out by FEMA. That second round is set to go out on Wednesday. We will follow up and keep you posted. From Denton tonight with the I-Team, Brian New, CBS 11 News.
Brian, we thank you, and please know that the CBS 11 I-Team is always available for any tips or questions you may have. The best way to get in contact with Brian and the crew is through email. Real simple, iteam@ktvt.com.